In today's cattle market, it is more important than ever to make sure that you have healthy cows and calves, and Zoetis is helping our ranchers achieve that. Our own Tammy Arnder talked with a managing veterinarian for the Animal Health Company at the NCBA convention taking place right now in San Antonio, Texas.
Well, of course, at NCBA, you got to talk about cows and calves, right, and what's best for them and getting that. So I have with me today Dr. Jeff Sarchet. He's actually the managing veterinarian for Zoetis. And Dr. Sarchet, first of all, let's get to know you a little bit. Where are you from? What's your background?
I live in Decatur, Texas now. My background, I grew up in the Oklahoma Panhandle. I practiced in Texas, California, and ended up back in Southwest Kansas. I had to practice there for 25 years. I actually went to work for Zoetis 3 days after they became Zoetis, spun off from Pfizer. So I've worked for Zoetis for 13 years now as a technical service veterinarian.
So how about the cow side of the equation? What can producers do to help protect cows from disease challenges? I mean, I know we are dealing with that. I mean, that is a constant concern these days. What can they do?
I kind of look at it, there's a lot of different things. The animal has to do their part. We do our part. We give them as much comfort and care as we can. And then we provide the products, the vaccines, dewormers, everything that we can put into them to help them. There are quite a bit of differences between products, and the cow-calf is a perfect example. There are vaccines out there. As a veterinarian, I kind of evaluated products for criteria. Since COVID, I've added a criteria, and that's availability. So it doesn't matter what your product is if I can't get it. So that's number one on my priority now. Number two is efficacy. How well does it work? And there's definitely differences between some products work better than others. And if efficacy is not my priority, price is my priority, or convenience is there are some vaccines, especially in the cow-calf world, that are priced cheaper, that are ready to use, more convenient, but they're not even labeled for the protection that we're expecting out of them. So educate yourself on what this vaccine or antibiotic or whatever, what we're expecting out of it, and what the differences are. And to me, I always put efficacy above convenience and price. Because if you're going to do it right, or if you're going to do it, spend the time to do it, why not do it right?
Well, because if it's not effective, you've wasted your money.
Exactly.
Correct.
And a vaccine's really like an insurance policy. If you don't have a disease challenge, you don't need the vaccine. If I don't have a fire or a tornado, I don't need insurance. But I don't know when I'm going to have it.
But you better have it, right?
Exactly.
You better have it. That is good planning. Dr. Jeff Sarchet, thank you so much. If you want more information, you can go to buildinghealthyherds.com. I'm Tammy Arnder for RFD TV in San Antonio, Texas at the NCBA convention.
Thank you, Tammy, for that report. Also, Zoetis is helping to raise money for Fault of Honor scholarships with its Patriots Pledge program. And that's going to start up Memorial Day, and it's going to run all the way through Veterans Day. And we're going to be telling you more about that tonight on Rural Evening News.